Welcome to the Lift and Glow Fitness Podcast, the health and fitness podcast for women who want to look great and feel great for good. Whether your goal is to lose weight, build muscle, or you just want to be the healthiest version of yourself, the advice that we share here is going to help you do that by building habits that stick without sucking the fun out of your life. Before we get stuck in today's episode, please make sure to hit subscribe so that you don't miss any future episodes from us. So I think it would be good for us to talk about recovery and muscle soreness. This was actually asked by Alicia from the gym. She said that she's been feeling quite sore and stuff lately. So we've got 10 things that will help with recovery and muscle soreness. So I've made a list. And the first one is sleep.
Massively underrated.
It is, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
What's people's
I think so many
problem
people.
with sleep?
Yeah.
What is the
I
problem?
know.
I fucking love sleep.
I can't
But going
not-
to bed is my favourite time of day.
See,
Yeah.
I get in bed and I go,
I literally go,
just-
I go, that's the stuff. And Pete's
Yeah,
like, oh my God.
that's
That's the stuff.
That's what I literally say. Like,
No, but I do. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so happy. This is the favourite.
Yeah.
Like, I love my life, love my job, love
No, but
everything.
getting
that
into
is
that
the
yeah, I
bed
sound a
is
bit
the
depressed.
bottom
It's not the
all
favourite
day.
time of the day, but
It's
No,
my
it's my
favourite time.
favourite
It's my
time.
favourite
I
time.
do
of the
enjoy
day.
life too, but I like bedtime.
I don't
I
understand
love
why,
bedtime
like,
most.
why do babies fight sleep? I'm like,
Oh,
if
I
I could
always
We were
sleep
saying
as
this
much
strong mum
as
club
you.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Literally, one of the babies, Arthur, was like screaming, and her mum was like, "Just go to sleep." Like, I would love to go to sleep on the floor right now.
Every
Yeah.
opportunity I can, I sleep.
Yeah.
Like, not like if it's not very often, but if I can do an afternoon nap, I'll do one.
Yeah.
If I get on the couch and watch
I
telly,
never nap.
I'm not going to try and stay awake. I will let myself sleep.
Yeah.
Like Fran stays awake until like after midnight watching things. I'm
Why?
like,
What's
the point?
why would you do that? Like,
No.
it's proper to me. It's
Destructive.
It's it's
Yeah,
destructive.
it's destructive.
And I think, I don't know, maybe we appreciate it because our days are long and
Yeah.
full, aren't they?
Like,
I
our
mean,
alarms are 5 a.m, aren't they? Like, that's
5
not
a.m.
normal.
alarm. And so by 8 o'clock you're absolutely cabbaged, aren't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people do battle sleep. They fight. They don't fight it, but they're like. I think one of the worst groups for doing this. Not to say that like the worst, but the most common group of people who do this in like who we work with is mums.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they don't feel like they've got
They don't feel
that
like they have them time.
Yeah.
But
And
that is your you time
they
to
are going to
recharge.
absolutely hate that I say this, but the end of the day is not the time to have you time.
No.
I think it's the first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I genuinely like, and this isn't just based off me. This is what I think. This is what I coach women with.
Yeah.
And it changes the game for them. It's something that I've heard many mums say, you know, like, have literally changed things, made the day better. They go to bed when the kids go to bed, but then they wake up an hour earlier.
Yeah.
And in the morning, sit and have your coffee, have your cup of tea, watch the shit on telly that you want to watch. Like, start your day
Chill.
with
Yeah.
chill, and
Yeah.
the rest of your day is easier.
Yeah.
Ending your day with chill, you've already had a day of chaos.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so just flip it around.
Yeah.
That you time, it is there. You can have it, but make it first thing in the morning.
And it makes your day more positive and productive. Then, like, I've got the same. Like, one of my online clients, Sam, she gets up at 5:15 every day. Well, not
Yeah.
every day, but she does a home workout in the kitchen, and then she'll have her coffee slowly, and then she'll go and get a toddler up.
Yeah, that's one of the things that most of the girls who come 6 a.m, most of them are mums, aren't they? Like,
Yeah.
And they go back to get the kids up, don't they?
they go home, sit there for a bit, and then the kids get up, and
I love
they've
that.
had their morning.
Yeah.
And like, I know it's hard if you're not someone who gets up early now and you're used to your kids waking you up.
Yeah.
It's a switch that you've got to make.
Yeah.
But every single mum that's made this change who I've worked with
Is benefited.
feels the
Yeah,
is
feel
benefited
better
from
for it, yeah.
It's like life changing for
Yeah.
them. And so I get that you need your you time, but staying up late scrolling on your phone, I mean,
It's not productive.
you'll feel better by just going to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, the
And when
you
people
time
say
should be
like,
sleeping.
"Oh, I can't go to sleep that time," or "I can't get up at that time,"
Why?
you can.
Yeah.
Like, I would never have. I used to be that person that would say I could never get up
Same.
at 5, or I could
Yeah,
never get up at 6,
same.
or I could never, like, before I was PT and I could gym at 6 a.m. I couldn't train at 6 a.m. But you adapt and you actually feel better for it.
Yeah.
I found if I went in the gym at 6 a.m, like before when I was a teacher or whatever, I've had so much more energy in work than I did do if I had like an extra hour in bed.
Yeah.
You just do,
Feel more
don't you?
groggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sleep is a big one. I
Yeah.
think prioritize sleep. Go to bed when your kids go to bed. If you don't have kids, put yourself to bed. Give yourself
Yeah.
a bedtime. Like, this is something I say a lot as well, is that you are everyone's kid. When you were a kid, you had a bedtime. And the reason you had a bedtime was because if you didn't, you
You're
were
a bitch.
grumpy.
Everyone was just fucked,
You were-
basically. Yeah.
you were grumpy.
I was hungry all day.
You made you made your mum or your dad's life just a nightmare
Yeah.
because you were tired.
Yeah.
It's the same. You're
The
just a big
routine's out of
child.
it, yeah.
You're just a big child.
I
You
am a
just
big kid.
you need to give yourself a bedtime and stick to it. And don't expect yourself to just be like, right, scrolling, right, now it's time to sleep. That's just not going to
Make
fucking
sure you've got a
happen.
good routine
Yeah,
with
you
it
need to,
beforehand,
like,
wind down.
no screen, half an hour before.
Read your book or do your
read your book
skincare.
or skincare. Just like actually have like a bit of a wind down routine. So sleep's a big one. If you're struggling with soreness, struggling with recovery, and you're not focused on your sleep, then I mean,
your body's
going to
feel battered anyway, isn't it?
It's the first place to start.
Yeah.
It should be the first place for everybody to start. If you want to live a healthier life, sleep will change your life.
Yeah.
7 to 9 hours is recommended. Obviously, if you've got a brand new baby, that's just not going to happen. So just get what you can. Next is eat enough protein.
Yes. We all talk about protein too much.
I
don't
know we do. Protein
But
is
it-
just like the
yeah.
most said word
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah,
in my
I know.
vocabulary.
I think it's like my
But it is
fastest word.
essential.
It's an
Yeah.
essential. It's macronutrients. It's an essential macronutrient that we need. And so, I don't think a lot of people realize what protein is. It's actually the building blocks of every single cell in your body.
Not
every
just your
single
muscles,
cell.
everything.
Not just your muscles,
Yeah.
everything. Your immune system, skin, everything. If you're low on protein, then
goes to shit.
it affects all of the cells in your body. So get enough protein in and your muscles will be able to recover and repair in the way that they need to. Aim for I like people to have at least 30 grams of protein in each meal.
Yeah, that's what I always say. 30 grams protein each meal, and then you've hit like 90.
Yeah.
And then
A little
by the
snack.
time you've had a couple of snacks, milk in your tea and coffee, you've well over 100.
Yeah, you've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like I don't think you need to like live off just protein.
No.
Over 100 grams for most women is
You find that people, like I've got clients who've worked online with them, when you do your food diary reviews, they think that they've got to have protein, everything, protein yogurt, protein shake, protein this, protein that, high protein cereal. I'm like, no, just there's protein in normal food. Like you don't need to have all
Chicken,
those replacements.
prawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dairy.
A lot of things
milk,
are just
yogurt.
marketing now.
Yeah.
That's like
Oh, it is.
because everyone does talk about protein so much. Like clients will go to me, oh yeah, and have you tried this? Like protein cereal,
granola, protein
and then when you
pancakes,
look
I'm
at it,
it's
there's like
carbs.
5 grams of protein
It's like
in it.
that
and
protein, it's so simple at the moment, and protein wheat a bit because it's fuck all. Like,
and just
it
focus
pisses
on
me off.
focus more on like your whole foods with your protein, and then
Yeah.
obviously if you do want to have the little protein snacks
I had a
on top
client
of
the
it,
other day having like a protein bagel with what was on it? Philadelphia.
So, and they think
And I was
that
like-
they
and she
think
was
that they're
like,
getting the
this is a
protein in from
protein.
the bagel, and
I'm
it's like no,
I
yeah.
know,
like
it's
6 grams.
10 Yeah, like your
Yeah.
whole thing, your whole meal's like 10 grams of
Yeah.
protein. You need to put protein on. That's
on
a
the
carb.
bagel, yeah.
But when I'm doing food diary reviews, when I bring the screen up and I show them, right, this is how many grams of protein it has in, this is how many grams of carbs it has in. So even though it says protein on the packaging, it's got double the amount of carbs in.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not
So it's
not
your carbs,
not,
yeah.
Not high protein.
Yeah. So eat enough protein.
Yep.
Next is hydration.
So important as well.
It is.
And people just neglect it, don't they?
Yeah. And hydration isn't just drinking water. It is things like, so if you've sweated a lot, so obviously
Electrolytes.
after the half, I did feel really wiped out on Sunday night and Monday. And I do put that down to dehydration. I shouldn't have had an Aperol spritz after the half marathon. I should have had a pint of water
Yeah.
and some
Yeah.
electrolytes.
Yeah,
It's
but we
allowed. It
need
was
that,
allowed,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hydration.
Actually, we didn't drink any water, did we? I don't think.
No. Hydration's a huge one. So your muscles hold on to water while they're recovering. And if you've not got enough water in you, you know,
not gonna work.
it's not going to be efficient.
Yeah.
So we absolutely need to hydrate.
I've got electrolytes in here right now.
Have you? What
Good
ones?
girl.
Just like a tab one or a
No,
powder?
like a powder.
Yeah.
Wad powders. And
Wad powders?
Orangey vibe.
Oh, nice. So if you're doing stuff, so in the summer, if you're sweating a lot, or if you're someone who does sweat a lot, like some people just do sweat more, then you might want to have things like electrolyte. It just replaces the salts and stuff. Also, those electrolyte drinks are really good when you're hungover.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Before I even knew about electrolytes for like health, I always had Diorolite for hangovers.
For hangovers,
Yeah.
Diorolite
Yeah.
for
It's actually my mum
hangovers.
taught me that.
Yeah. Because it's the salts and stuff, isn't it? Okay, so hydration, vital. That was number 3. Number 4, doing active recovery over doing nothing.
So yeah, if you sit there
You're going to be
on
like the
your
Tin
arse
Man
all day,
basically.
you seize up. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you go on a walk or like, you know, a gentle jog if you're able to. Like, for example, on Tuesday after we did the half on Sunday, if anyone knows, we did a half.
Yeah, we ran a half marathon and we are athletes.
We are runner girlies. But on Tuesday, like I felt stiff. Okay, maybe it was a bit too soon after. But at the beginning of the run, I was like, fuck me. Everything felt stiff. I like literally a tin woman, like my knees, everything were just not, like I felt like I needed oil. But then, like, but it was it?
WD-40.
I was going to say 45. That's the gym class. Yeah. But then literally 2 minutes into it, I felt better. Same with the walk, same with some stretching, yoga, Pilates, whatever. You just feel so much better once you've moved a little bit.
Yeah.
Like avoiding the exercise for days on end after, because you are like, we have so many girls who join the gym, don't we, on the 6 week challenge.
Just literally about to say that.
And they do their first session, second session, and they're like, fuck me. And they disappear for a week. And the coach will check in with them. And it's like, no, you need to keep coming. Like your body will get used to it. And also, like we have so many girls who come in agony. And by the end of the warm, they're like, oh,
I feel loads better now. Yeah, I feel loads better.
Movement
I
is medicine.
say, if I ever have anyone for their first session at the gym, I always say to them, listen, when you wake up tomorrow, you're probably going to feel a bit, especially if they've not trained for a year, 2 years or ever. Even if we've used the lightest weights in the gym, which we will do,
it's still sore.
It's still
for
a
2
stimulus
days as well.
It's still a stimulus that their body is not used to, so they're going to get soreness. It doesn't mean that we've broke yet. It doesn't mean that we've overtrained yet. No. You've done nothing, and now you're doing something.
Yeah, so your body's shocked.
So I always say, like, you are going to wake up sore tomorrow. Doesn't matter how you feel, go for that walk.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, when's your next session? They'll be like, don't know, Wednesday. I say, well, make sure you come.
Don't cancel.
And then I always, like, if we've got someone who is really sore, I'll be like, just get moving. It'll be, and like you said, after the warm up, they're like, oh,
yeah, they just need to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just needed to move, get that blood flowing again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like on Monday, I really didn't want to go for a walk. My hip flexors, my calves were all sore after the half marathon. After I walked, I went on a bit of a longer one. Just because I had time, and I felt fine after I walked the dog.
Yeah, you do.
If you work in a desk job,
it's worse.
Obviously you sat down all day, and you'll feel like, oh, my legs weren't sore, and then you sit down for 2 hours and they're killing you. And when you stand up, you always feel stiff at first. But yeah, more movement, get the blood flowing, and just try not to this is just going to make you worse. So, like making it even worse. And then be like, oh, will you get me this? Oh, will you get me a cup of tea? You're just keeping yourself.
Yeah. Or even if you are stuck at your desk, if you're like, someone's thinking, like, I literally can't leave my desk and work, or, you know, I can't get away from the office or off the ward or working at chest, whatever. Just every like hour or so, just give yourself a little stretch, like just move a little bit.
Yeah, it's like us between these, stand up and move your legs.
Yeah, I'm literally, I've been like this the whole day. Like flexing.
I think there is a tendency to just be like, oh, don't move because everything hurts. But if you move
just
more,
tensing yourself up
to
more
move as well. Sometimes, like if you're not used to it, you're like, oh my god, I'm injured. But
am I injured? Yeah, no, your body's just in a little bit of shock.
It's just a stimulus you're not used to. Yeah. Number 5, stretching and mobility.
Yeah.
So it's literally what we've just been saying, isn't it? Yeah. So
moving your body.
Moving helps with blood flowing. Blood flow.
Yeah.
I think doing, like, it's not going to completely fix a soreness, but it just helps.
Just relieves it, doesn't it?
It just helps relieve it. But I think since doing yoga, like I've always tried to get consistent at yoga, but now I'm consistent at yoga, I experience a lot less like stiffness and like tightness and niggles and stuff like that. And I feel like it, even though I don't want to go a lot of the time because I train and do yoga on the same day, I'm like, oh, I'm quite exhausted. I feel brand new after doing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, do something. If you can't face go in the gym or doing a run or whatever, just do a little yoga video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Always
like,
helps.
it doesn't have to be that time consuming.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Like you can do it,
This is my absolute favourite one. Hot baths.
I don't get that enough, you know.
After a run, I can't not get a hot bath. I
have
feel
one
like
on
I've been cheated in life if I don't have time to get a hot bath.
Two baths a day, mate.
Do you?
I fucking love a bath.
I never get a bath.
I love a bath.
It takes too long. ADHD.
I say this to you all the time, you need to
Slow
get
the
baths.
fuck down.
In the shower.
Scrub.
She's like, well, what are we doing here then? What is she probably like?
leave the dish on for 3 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah, I think hot baths is my absolute fave.
I do enjoy them when I'm in them.
So increases like, it's just the heat can help.
And getting some like, I love that deep heat bubble bath and like Epsom salts and stuff as well. Like,
yeah,
you can get
Epsom salts.
Yeah.
Literally the next thing is magnesium, which Epsom salts is magnesium.
One of my clients got me a gorgeous one like as a present from TK Maxx. It had like black pepper extract in it or something. Oh my God, it smells unreal.
Oh. Black pepper seems
I'm
like
what it says. I went then, and then I thought, I don't know what black pepper smells like.
So
I don't know if that's what it smells like, but it smells stunning.
I always get Epsom salts from Home Bargain, you know, the big
pouch.
Yeah. And I always used to put like a little bit in, but apparently that's not enough.
It's a full mug, isn't it, or
I
whatever.
like literally throw it in.
Yeah.
But they used to do this one and I've not seen it in ages. It was magnesium bergamot. You know bergamot?
Purple thing.
That's the lavender one, I think. There's a lavender one as well.
And that smelled stunning.
Bergamot, is that a flower?
Bergamot, it's like a scent, isn't it? Because it's in a lot of scents.
It's bergamot.
Bergamot.
I thought like
bergamot.
I'm getting all confused. Is it?
No, you're right. No, you're right.
It's in like
bergamot.
Bergamot. What is bergamot?
The hidden
secret
is
bergamot.
Oh, that's not bergamot. Oh, yeah, bergamot.
Sweet and floral salt.
Is that a bergamot?
It's a citrus fruit.
Lemon. Oh, right. Okay. So it's a bitter.
It's inedible. Don't eat it.
Let me read it. Bergamot is a bitter, inedible.
Yeah.
Citrus fruit, often called a bergamot orange, although confusingly it is yellow coloured like a lemon.
Jenny went bergamot orange.
So anyway, it was magnesium and bergamot, and that one was really, really nice. I think it must have been citrusy. That must have been why I liked it, because I do like citrus flavours. But they don't do it in Home Bargain anymore.
In the same pouch?
It was the same make, smaller pouch, and it was purpley bluey.
That's what I think I remember seeing.
Maybe it might be one then, but they are really.
We digress
good,
anyway.
So magnesium's great. So putting magnesium in your bath, but you can get magnesium
supplements. Oh, I got from Home Bargain actually.
Oh, like a magnesium spray.
Yeah, and I didn't use it. Yeah, for the half marathon. Fuck's sake.
So Faye uses magnesium spray all the time, like on her calves and stuff like that. She says
it's actually there's a really good brand that I've seen quite a lot of in like women's health and stuff and like online. Yeah, but it's in Home Bargain now.
Yeah,
and it was like a little sprayable, but I think they did like rubs and stuff.
I'll have to have a look for that.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture of it. It was good.
Yeah, so magnesium spray, magnesium rub. So if you've got like sore legs, rubbing it on. Apparently,
I'm so distracted by you saying Home Bargain.
Why? What do you say?
Home and Bargain.
Home and Bargain.
Home Bargains.
When she said that, you carried on speaking, and I was thinking,
I saw her looking at me. I was like, I've got something on my head.
We are blind to Sammy's
Woolisms.
Yeah, Home and Bargain. Yeah, you're right. It is called Home Bargains.
There's no end, is there?
Never heard anyone
I think I used to call it Home and Bargains. I started calling it Home Bargains.
Anyway,
like B&M's.
Sorry, we digressed again.
Don't you say B&M?
B&M.
Oh, right. Okay.
But that is B&M.
I think what else you
saying. What you say for M&S?
No, but Home Bargain isn't. It's not Home and Bargain. It's Home Bargains.
I know, but it's
the same thing.
Oh,
you've added a word in.
It's not the same thing.
It's Home and Bargain.
That would need a whole other podcast. Conversation.
Let's explain Sammy's Woolisms.
No.
So magnesium, but also magnesium supplements. So you can take them as a supplement.
I've got them and don't take them. Yeah.
They can help with sleep too.
Oh, yeah. I've been on the ball with my magnesium, and wow, I'm telling you now, it does help with your sleep.
There's a connection between cortisol, magnesium, progesterone, and like when you are very stressed, so have high cortisol, that depletes your progesterone. It depletes your magnesium. So like basically the three of them work synergistically.
I'm having the magnesium then.
So when you're stressed, that's why your menstrual cycle can be more painful or irregular and stuff like that, because your progesterone is depleted through the high cortisol. And magnesium can help improve it. Yeah. Progesterone needs magnesium, basically. So you supplement.
We're going home like that. And the old bottle.
Neck in the bottle. So magnesium, baths, rubs, supplements, they can help. Yeah. Overtraining. Don't overtrain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a big one.
It is.
And people,
why are you pulling that face?
I'm a bit guilty of it, aren't I, sometimes?
Yeah.
Like on Wednesday, when you're like, you said you still sore. You did them. You said you still sore, but you went on a run yesterday. I was like, and I wasn't too bad in CrossFit this morning. You were like, well, there you go. Then that's why.
Yeah. But I think it depends on the person as well. Oh, yeah. obviously
overtraining for Sammy is different than overtraining for me. So I'm not used to the level of stuff she does. You know what I mean? My body isn't conditioned for what she does.
No, I think it depends on the person, doesn't it?
And it's
like a newbie at the gym, if they're going to be overtraining, oh my God, they are going to really, really struggle with soreness.
That's why at the gym, sometimes we'll say to them, like, do less reps.
You
know what I mean? To make up for the fact that they're not really used to it. But overtraining, I think people can get, exercise is amazing. It's a healthy thing to do, but people can have an unhealthy obsession with it.
I think as well, we mentioned active recovery, but people perceive that to be, I'll go and do another big heavyweight session, I'll go to another CrossFit class and I'll recover. No, that's not the same thing. You need to eat, do something easy on your muscles.
Easy.
If you're going to go to the gym, then lift less than what
have
you
a
would.
Deload,
Have a deload if you really saw. That's like what I've done this week. So obviously, if you didn't know, I ran a half marathon on Sunday. But when I went to the gym on Wednesday, I still felt tired, so I just didn't try and hit the numbers.
Moved and grooved.
Just moved and grooved.
I love that.
I just kind of went through the motions, didn't try and keep loading it up. And even today, I did still feel tired. So it's just like, go in and move, but you don't need to beat yourself up every single. Not every workout needs PBs. And I think that is actually something, because all of our clients log the weights on an app, and you like getting that little thing at the end where it says you've got a PB.
I think some get disappointed when they don't get that alert, but it's like, that's normal. You can't PB every, and especially the longer that you train for,
you're not going to get PBs.
No.
Like I got 3 PBs today, and I was like, oh my God, that was the first time
in ages
I've had PBs in ages. Wow. I was made up, but that's like, because when you start, it's every week, every day, like that.
Because you're progressing and progressing, and it just slows down. You're still progressing in other ways, but
overtraining, I would say, is something that a lot of people. I think as well, like, why are you overtraining? What's going on for you to feel like you have to go to the gym every day?
That's when it's an unhealthy obsession.
Yeah,
I think,
and like, be okay with doing the slow stuff.
Yeah,
I'm looking at you,
and I'm just like,
I think Sammy's looking around like,
I'm actually thinking, what is going on in my life?
This is a therapy session today.
I think if every single day, if every single day you need to batter your body with some sort of intensity, then why? Like, why can't you do this?
I think you weirdly enjoy it though, so I think
yeah, but now like I'll do like reformer instead of CrossFit.
I don't think you're as bad as what you used to.
No, but I think like she loves it. Like you do some like competitions and that for a laugh. Like I always joke in the gym and say like Sammy does it for a laugh. Like she loves it.
She just loves feeling like she's nearly gonna die.
You enjoy it. Whereas like I
love the anxiety that causes before I do it.
Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's like an unhealthy thing. It's like a passion and a hobby.
I was about to say that. I was like, cringe.
No, it is. It is. That's like what you enjoy. But like for some people,
they do it as a negative. Like I've got to bath my body.
Yeah, a negative.
As the punishing the body, isn't it?
Yeah. But also you do fuel your body well enough for all of the stuff that you're doing.
Ice-gram.
Yeah, like, but you do. You are focused on dialing in like how much you're eating and stuff like that, which are obviously some days we don't, but that's important too. So the overtraining thing, I would just say, if you feel like you need to train 7 days a week, unless you're an elite athlete, like
Lucy Davis.
Yeah, like Lucy Davis, my idol. No, I think unless you're an elite athlete, you don't need to be doing something every single day.
Yeah.
I usually recommend for me, I do 3 strength sessions, 1 to 2 runs, and I have 2 full days of rest.
Yeah.
If I really want to do something, if I'm feeling a little bit, aggy, then I'll go for a longer walk or I'll do yoga on those days. But I'm not going to be like, right, I'm going to go and do a HIIT workout because I feel like I need to feel better. I'm like, but the slow stuff does work with that as well. So just be mindful that you're not overtraining, and that looks like you don't need to hit PBs all the time. If you're feeling fatigued, take a rest day.
Yeah,
do
it's
something
okay
more
to rest.
slower.
Listen to your body.
And just don't feel guilty about not being able to go to the gym every day. Like one of the girls was in the gym today, and she was like, "Oh, I feel a little bit ache, I feel a little bit sore." And I'm like, "Have you had any days off this week?" She's like, "No." And I'm going for a run later. I'm like, "You're not going for that run. Cancel that.
You don't need to.
Have a rest." No, she's not. Well, I don't know. I'll text her after this.
Oh no,
Holly.
Oh,
I think she said she was moving a run to Sunday, and she's doing Pilates tomorrow. So actually, it's 7 days of exercise.
Yeah. So you're not going on a run today.
So not overtraining, making sure that you are getting rest days, and remember as well that rest day isn't putting pause on your progress. It's actually accelerating your progress.
Yeah.
You're trying to build muscle, then
you
rest
need to
is
give the
so
muscles that time to
productive.
recover.
the muscles have got to recover.
Because they're trying to rebuild and you're battering them every day. They're not.
Exactly.
They're not building.
And then it'll just lead to injury anyway. So.
Yes, exactly. Exacto.
And then you'll be out the game for a long time. You'll be able to overtrain at all. So
Yeah, that's it.
that's it.
Then
You would be able to
overtrain. Number 9 is, I've literally mentioned this before, post-workout nutrition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a lot of, I've only noticed this recently, like just through conversations that I've been having in the gym. A lot of women don't think about eating after the session.
No.
Like they just, I don't know, they might go like 4 or 5 hours without eating anything.
I'm starving.
It's
I feel like
automatic to me.
I need to fuel my body.
Yeah, but it's automatic to me to
go home and eat.
train and then eat something. It just goes hand in hand. You train and then eat.
And then eat. Yeah. That's what I think.
Like I said before, sometimes I'll have girls on like the course past 9, 10 or 12 even.
Yeah, and they
haven't had breakfast, and then they'll go, especially the girls who say work at come in the lunch hour.
Yes.
They're guilty of not eating before or after,
like
and then they
at 12:30, they won't have vet all morning.
Yeah.
No. I was like,
no, it is bad.
It was the delayed, isn't it? Oh my God.
Yeah, especially if you're training though, because I just feel like
you're lifting weights.
and then you'd feel weaker then, and then you'd probably get a cob on if you're like
and then they won't
weak.
eat till like 5, 6 o'clock at night when they're vlogged off. And I just think that's bizarre.
That is
not healthy.
Not okay.
No, it's not okay.
So if you're feeling sore, think about like what you're eating. Are you getting your carbs, your protein in?
Are you eating a full meal like after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't train. This is something that I've changed doing. But I won't train unless a vet. So I'll always have a banana or toast. I'll have some sort of carbs before a vet, and then before I train, and then afterwards, if I don't need a meal, I'll at least have a protein shake. I'll have something. But it just goes hand in hand. Gym, eat to me is like that's just the routine. That's just what you do.
Your body's expecting it.
Yeah, no matter what time it is. If it's the morning, gym, eat. If it's lunch, gym, eat.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah.
Evening.
If it's the evening, gym, then tea.
Then
like
eat something,
So try and eat within a couple of hours of your training session. And then the last one, number 10, is massage and foam rolling.
Go to Jess Fletcher.
Jess Fletcher, magic therapies.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm big on self-care. Like that's my life in the last few years. And so like a massage, it just does you the world.
I'd love to get one like every week.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that like I can be absolutely done in. The running really did like fatigue my legs, and then I get cupping on my legs.
I need to do that.
Sammy, it is not for the faint-hearted.
I know. No, I tried it.
I love
on your
it.
legs.
Oh, not on my legs.
I was gonna say, I love cupping, not on my legs though.
So these bits here on your quads, like the side of your quads and the side of your hamstrings, I literally just want to tell her to fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to be like, get the fuck off.
Well, she put a
me.
picture on her story the other day, didn't she, of her getting it done? And I was like, I just need to do it. And she was like, you're tougher than me, you can do it. I was like, I don't think I can.
Do you know what it is? When you go on, you literally just have to just breathe.
I just had a shiver thinking about it.
I know.
When you tense up, it's worse. You just have to
got to
breathe.
relax. You've got to breathe.
You've got to breathe. And it stops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't, like, it's the intense bit does
the
stop.
burn goes, yeah.
I haven't had it on my legs, but I weirdly go into a mad relaxation.
Oh yeah,
when I
do like on my back and
start
everything.
slobbering and everything, and I'm like, honestly, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
it really makes me like.
It's because I have to stay still because I'm not a stay still person.
Yeah,
because you can't move because I'm petrified. When
Yeah.
I like my body must just go whoa.
Relax. Yeah.
Acupuncture's the same,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Like, you have to stay
acupuncture.
still, so you end up going into this relaxed like. But the cupping, it does me in for like 4 days after. When I get it on my back, it does me in. Like,
Same.
I'm all. But
I love it.
I feel like that. Yeah, after cupping.
But not just cupping, but like foam
I feel like we're not selling. We're not. We're talking.
No,
about,
it's like because it's it really,
good.
really intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not just cupping, but also just like massage, sports massage, but also foam rolling.
Just doing bits at home, yeah.
I'm not really a fan of massage guns.
See, I do quite like that for like my traps and stuff. But you've got to be careful with where you press.
On your traps.
Yeah. Or if I've done loads of gymnastics and CrossFit, oh my God, I get Pete to like put it on my back.
Ooh.
And like in,
That'd
like
be
inside
painful.
your shoulder blades, like underneath them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think the massage guns, it just worries me that people are just hammering places that
I don't
they
put it on
shouldn't.
dead
if they're not,
I only
if they
put it
don't
on
know where
gentle.
to do it.
I actually think that quads are a good one to
Yeah.
and your glutes are a good
Calves.
one.
Yeah.
Calves. Oh, calves.
painful.
I'm like getting all tense because I'm feeling the sensation.
Or even like if you've got like sore forearms and that, like that helps as well.
Yeah. But those like massage balls, so you know one of those really hard.
Oh yeah, like the spiky ones as well.
Mine's not spiky, mine's just smooth. But I lie on the floor and put that like under my shoulder blade or on my trap and just like relax.
Or if I've got tight lower back, I'll put it on the wall and like
yeah. Or your glutes when you get into that position and sit on it on your glutes.
Oh, foam roller on your glutes. Wow.
I know, but it does help, doesn't it? It does.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It really
helps,
does.
like just
because afterwards you go, oh my god, I feel like looser now already. Do you know what I mean? So
I think it just helps like with like the soreness.
Yeah.
Even though isn't it weird how it helps? The pain helps.
Yeah, it's like a nice pain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those.
But
like,
it's
really,
you know
really
that it's
pain.
like getting into where you should, if that makes sense. Yeah.
So that's our 10. Let me just summarize them. So we've got sleep.
Yeah.
So sleep, all the sleep you can sleep. Eat protein. So over 100 grams a day for a woman. If you want to eat more, eat more. You can't. I don't think you can eat too much protein.
No.
Most people are under-eating it, not overeating it. Hydration, so plenty of water, but also your electrolytes. You've got active recovery. So rather than just do nothing, do something light. Something easy.
Move your body.
Move your body.
That's what came into my head then. You're on man and Sammy's wavelength.
No,
after
I think I've
half
developed
marathon.
ADHD.
Yeah, I think you have.
Yeah, it's
fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
It's great to be here.
I feel unhinged.
Yeah. Cheers to being unhinged.
So I was in the gym. I was telling Fran's family about this the other day. This is a proper digression, but I actually think it's funny. I was in the gym and there's a lad in there, who's PT, and he was saying hello. And he went like that to fist bump me, and I went like that, and it went.
I always do that. Or I go to high five, and I'm like, oh no, you don't want to high five.
And then I was, but you know when you do something, I was thinking, and I never acknowledged it. He never acknowledged it. We were just like, all right.
Was that in Volt?
And then anyway, the whole workout, I was like, why did I do that?
You probably beat yourself up and think about it.
That's me on the regular.
I do that all the time.
Thinking about something, you're like, why?
I hate that.
Why am I a dick?
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, I was like, why did you not just look at what I'm like?
But I don't like fist bumping people. Like, it makes me feel really awkward.
No, fist bumping's weird.
And they're like in CrossFit when you finish class, like a bit CrossFit wanker,
I don't like
isn't it?
fist bumping. It's just was ready
to
fit.
I think fist bumping is a very male thing.
Yeah, like at the end of a CrossFit class, like the coach will come around and I like to say when Rick comes over to me, I'm like,
you don't know what to do. I got shaking the hands.
Anyway.
Oh gosh. See, ADHD. Did I say stretching?
No.
Stretching is number 5.
Fist bump.
Number 6 is hot baths. Just helps relieve it. Magnesium, supplements, rubs or baths. Not overtraining, like simple. Just don't batter your body.
Yeah.
It's if you're needing to do that, there's a deeper issue going on. So resolve that. Sammy. Number 9, post-workout nutrition. So like actually eating. Well, before, it's not just post-workout.
Pre and
before
post,
and after. Like when we were doing the half marathon, we were all carb loading.
Oh, the best time ever.
I know. I felt
I love
really
a jammy bagel.
round too. And I looked, I was like, oh my gosh, all these carbs. And then so eating protein and carbs within a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And then massage, foam roll might just relieve some of the tightness.
Yeah, and as well, it's just nice to just have that little self-care for yourself anyway. Especially if you have got a busy, chaotic life and you're not training a lot, and take that time for yourself because you'll feel fucking fabulous after it, won't you?
I think it's easier to batter your body than it is to
look after it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah, people really struggle. I think just like, in this day and age, people really, really struggle with not doing anything because we're so addicted to our phones.
So addicted to
there's
chaos.
So much stimulation.
You're always active.
There's always somewhere
There's always
to go.
something, Burnout is like...
Yeah, because we're just too... Our brains aren't actually meant to be as busy as what they are. So I'm really big on like doing the down stuff.
Yeah.
And you do feel better of it overall. I used to really, really struggle with meditation. I used to really, really struggle with sitting still. Used to really struggle with like that bit at the end of yoga where they lie there. I used to hate it. I'd be like, ugh, let me out. Now I love it. I literally nearly fall asleep. So it's like one of them things. It's like a practice that you have to
just learning how to slow
slowing down is a skill now. Used to be like, can't get people going, and now we're all like...
And even in your fitness journey, that's what it's about really, isn't it? In a weird way, sort of slowing it down.
Yeah.
Because we're just in a world where everything's just fast. We want everything now. Like
instant gratification.
Yeah, and just slow everything down. It'll probably have a
a
big positive impact on you.
Yeah.
I think I'm talking to myself, yeah.
Everything we say in this is
therapy
always
session
us
today.
talking to ourselves. So yeah, there's our 10 tips for muscle soreness and recovery.
Yeah.
Stun.